nightlife comes alive as people of all ages from nearby communities gather to witness a night of music, dance, puppetry, and magic. This is a spectacle that is the Kwahi Theatre. This is Makurdi, capital of Benue State, located in the Middle Belt region of central Nigeria. The city is situated on the south bank of the Benue River, a major tributary to the Niger River. Benue State is home to the Tiv tribe and is acclaimed to be the food basket of the nation because of its rich agricultural produce and abundant natural mineral resources scattered around the 23 local governments. "25 kilometers east of the capital city is a small village called Gungu, nestled in the heart of Konshisha local government area, where our story takes place. It is a small farming community and also home to several acclaimed Kwahi performance groups. Our crew spent the next 48 hours with the locals as they prepared to stage a friendly Kwahi competition with the neighboring communities. The Kwahi theatrical performance is a fusion of art forms to create a spectacle that is both visually stimulating and culturally edifying. It is an art form indigenous to the Tivs, and it has its roots in the storytelling tradition of the people, where families gathered at night after the day's farm work and were treated to stories from ingenious storytellers. Oral storytelling is an age practice in Tivland known as Kwagh. And today we are meeting with one of such seasoned storytellers, Bindigbatim, an 80-year-old farmer from Bahia in Konshisha local government area. It is planting season, but Bindigbatim has agreed to take time off farm work and regale us with one of his famous Kwagh tales. It is a rare privilege.
Along you very costly. Nah, either Babu hidden Zenia or can't he? Nah, ma, along cow, then a person very done machine. Along very done machine, person that I wouldn't have done machine, the car, wherever I can come. Nah, ma, along cow, the woman on the door. Now, my room done machine. John Mission, a young machine, music game, mother, young music generation, and I might down her keep my value. Now, my own Babapin, they cannot have a young machine. Now, long, Cosmo long, I would a young machine. I don't know young machine. Now, my Cosmo long, Kauni, I will long with 2 nigger shark keeper. But the Buneke, my nigger in the singing, she had me. Mark, what my do black pulley along, was a long wargy. Now the car, but we won't bill. I love the pony, was a poor bill. Now, but we ma was a I don't mind the nigger here and I man will him, mine, okay, here. Remo was a dodo. Mother Kai Alama. Because I don't count the Kaigame require, she require. Now, when it wasn't a him the Maneva. I hear a Kaiva Gogove, Puneka, Kakavianene. Now, when it tell him on the Maneva. Now, only a minute a car would have a good children. Now, ma, I don't you and Hama, Cosina, my Kawi, and Jimo, my hand, here and D. Cosina. Madame, there was so here, my cake was issue. Mau Damake, along ye, was there? Ever a balloon man, was there can work ever hit a bullet on you. Yammy never bullet on you, but bullet on you, I was a woman Meru. Was there ye quick on that Minglu? Was a woman Meru? Meru show you well water. Now Meru. Now Mau Damogera, when he can't hold them. Mother would jig him at any person. But in the Cosa won it. And we don't vacuum. Vacuum over years and never call really. Now we will hop longer. Yeah, you must have read or what me up. Won't pakaku. Now you have a carving yammy. Now I won't work was a banana. Now Tavin, I got you passing. I got put at a walk.
Nice one.
Over time, these storytellers developed their arts by infusing puppetry, music, and dance to the narrative, and in the process bringing their stories to life. Kwahi is a social performance with the potential to entertain and teach moral lessons through the dramatization of past and current social realities as affected the Tiv people. Their daily struggles, aspirations, successes, and failures are all given expression through creative dramatization. In 2019, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, inscribed the Kwahi performance on the representative list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity, making it only the fifth of Nigeria's inscriptions on the representative list. Although Kwahi cannot be linked to one particular individual, legend has it that Adikpo Songu, a local politician from Boko, is indeed the originator of Kwahi. In an interview, Songu revealed that he was a member of the United Middle Belt Congress (UMBC) in the heat of the political crisis that engulfed Tiv region in the 1960s, when the people revolted against the ruling Northern People's Congress (NPC). They embarked on a violent protest that was symbolized by burning down properties that belonged to government and members of the NPC. To evade police arrest, Adikpo Songu escaped to Nkar Christian Hospital, a missionary hospital near Boko, where he sought refuge from the government. On his way back from the hospital, having traveled about 20 kilometers, he arrived the Oku River, where he suddenly heard the sounds of fascinating music. As he drew closer, he hid behind the bamboo reeds and watched as he saw a crowd of two clans. A white flag was hoisted in between the two groups, which both had band drummers, dancing girls, and puppets. He then realized that the performers were not human beings, but spirits. The two groups seemed to be engaged in a competition, which looked to him like the storytelling tradition of the Tiv, but with a difference. In this instance, instead of a storyteller, a man would come to the center of the arena and at the top of his voice announce to the audience what they were about to see. Then the performers would file into the arena either as animals dancing or spirits engaged in dancing to emphasize their character. Adikpo Songu says he fell asleep watching the spectacle, and upon waking up the following morning, there was nothing in the vicinity to show that an event of such had taken place in the location. So he came to the conclusion that the spirits must have deliberately selected him for the purpose of entrusting him with the responsibility of bringing Kwahi to the Tiv people and humanity in the form and style he had been privileged to watch. Even though the Kwahi theatre had attracted a global audience by the 70s and the 80s, by the end of the 1990s, the importance and popularity of the Kwahi theatre had completely dissipated in Tiv land, and the practice was almost non-existent for several reasons depending on who you asked.
The basic factor has been sponsorship. Because of the economic downturn, it has become very difficult for people to partner with the council to be able to project Kwahi.
Mwe mfato fan veda koma mwe higa kwa
ya selotan kwana na baba meme na ha kwa semvane ya equation don tun yo o meme na ha ya ka bondo pam de to won ko jin to ho ngba wa gba so ha chu mo ya don pa iva ha nya mo kwa mfa tete ihi we he nya jim ga we ye he laga
aba ha mo ne ha se ba ku go ma ya iru tan Kwahi ke ta iru tan Kwahi ya me na ita kwa na ba yira ti ku mu na bu mu buza bu da zuwa nya le kyobo iwa ida yewe ya na gwa mo de ba nege ko ne ko nya ya ma fungu hu ko na ma ngi shakebe ba ngo ko ne ngi shakebe gbo mo on da government u yem ta ku won na ma ba ta kwa hewa ke be da hide na be nya ki wasga ma ka kwa ya kwa na ma down mo kan fe wan jera
kan ne ba yano da ba do ye ron ye ma e yo pa na ga ya lu ju eren ja kwa no eren han na ba sukra ne ga be na ga se kwa yuri pese shi ba yum ba ga kramba sama se ba yan lu se eren kwa hira yeme se bre ra ga ma se ma kere ba ha si hi ga shi ku ka re yan ka mo mi daga na kara ba nyu za se yo
Monkre to kaya ma ru vi hin Kwahi pishije. Yango ro yira Kwahi. Ada ta Kwahi la. Tendi zo na yira na klaso wiri. Tendi zo na yira na abata Kwahi la ve anara na klaso wiri nga. Kwara pa yara monkomba ba. Yo sho Kwahi. Shitalo ba yemi gen ke meta hingi digital hingi global via ne. Kraka ko Yemesha ka a tsela gaya. Bi she da ire ke ka bi hin shi. Na bi hin wa shi.
Ku ba de ombu chengu yang ye ta Kwahi ma tio yang ma tio ya lo ma se.
Para anyu nge higena ha. Me fati ombu jiri ga. Anyu nge.
In 2015, our team set out on a journey to find out the reason for the sudden disappearance of Kwahi and to see how we could once again revive this wonderful culture that was once the pride of the Tiv people.
Well, I want to appreciate very much your efforts to make sure that you document Kwahi storytelling. But I would like also to say that we hope you will do this now, and when you go, that will be the end. I want you to keep the flag flying, and we will appreciate very much until I see the end. I see what you have done. I see it physically, see it on the TV and so on, or see it in the place which you will perhaps go and produce. We will continue to support you. Whenever you come next time, maybe we'll gather more materials to make you, to give to you, to make it much more meaningful. And our blessing, I think, I will not deny you. I'm giving you blessing. You can go ahead as much as you can. Thank you.
With the blessing of the chief and the community, we went ahead to stage a Kwahi competition that saw people of all ages, young and old, come together for one night of something magical.
Ko na bena mukba don ne baka hashima ya hacho ne bana shima isero shima mba ya melan kwa na be voy kwa shima ka kuduma kwa kwan ne bana shi ne se shima tave na han kam ne wa ha menjela
7 years later, we return to Konshisha and we are happy to see that Kwahi is once again alive and well in Gungu. Since our last visit, the locals have organized and staged small competitions among neighboring communities, and today they have invited us to witness a grand 3-day Kwahi performance at the Gungu market. At great cost and sacrifice, the entire event was put together by one of the locals, and his name is Vincent. After a series of elimination events, 3 different troops from neighboring communities have been shortlisted to entertain and compete for the next 72 hours to determine the ultimate Kwahi troop in Konshisha local government area. Either way, the community is in for a rare treat. Meet the troops.
To Kwahi ne ba yiro hin ba dagi mo go man wor gban kya kaga
faga igba dia mu to Kwahi hin ba go shanga ti
mo tiam e yo chumikpo to Kwahi ne ka orukan from shongolo ka government sha kabushara
yene kasu ye kwane na se re we ya igbo se ju wa se gisa na sipa bawluwe kwala yeme na se yeme na ka kwala ne te ba zo he siba ta Kwahi re torota na ha we shima wasiya guse ma se te ko apura
si duwe azo anyi anyama nyi ewe nyi rena bu shohwa si duwe ka tankra nyi azo ta anyama ta ewe tia
akuma delmo ma kulugbe na ha
gone ka jojo ne gone ka kesi kwa ya gula ka pomunge bulala chi ka zo benge uka mo bega
mom nungum ya nungum ewe na ha obunu so kan se to se yemi anguga
jene ya nyela nyesu yeto nani nangi ibe olo heme cha heme niane ne sa chi yanga ba be anange kila be sefa ka yangi ma se jimela anange kila kongu suma sefa olo hebaye
so why you so himbawe
and I was a store. That you will fuck or burger.
So without further ado, this is the best of Kwahi 2021.
Only 4. Yeah. the card is switched. So what how will I put the twist in? Actual niggas now. Nice, more, good.
Excelência
big crowd reaction, so get ready for that. Can get reaction from over there too, sure. Just walk on the sides.
After 3 nights of ingenious creativity and showmanship, there are in essence no losers at the Kwahi Theatre. For every time a Kwahi performance is staged anywhere in the world, it is a win for the troops, a win for their communities, and ultimately a win for the Tiv tribe of Nigeria. And on that note, we end with the famous words of the Dutch historian Johan Huizinga. If we are to preserve culture, we must continue to create it.